What's up, Bobcats? This is Lilli Piper, assistant coach at the softball program. I got here in 2022, so I'm working on my second year as a coach. I grew up in Norton, Ohio. I started playing softball technically at the age of 13, but I played baseball growing up. A lot of my neighborhood kids were guys. Ended up playing travel ball and pee-wee with them and everything else too. We were actually called TNT Dynamite, and we wore, it looked like McDonald's colors. We had yellow and red uniforms. So we used to do the intro to the McDonald's theme song when we would walk out onto the field. So that's probably one of the funniest memories I remember. So I went to Walsh Jesuit in Cuyahoga Falls, and I played basketball and softball there. We were really good. Anna Kirk, I ended up playing in college with her as well, but she was my travel ball coach, kind of in that big chunk and big heart of where I was really learning how to play softball. And she's still one of my mentors today and really good friends, so she really impacted my life there. Leaning into recruiting, it wasn't really on the softball side. I got recruited to play basketball at the University of Akron and was lucky enough to be able to play softball as well for a year. I was much better at softball than I was basketball. I had to work way harder at basketball to get to where I was. It was very challenging to play two sports in college because there was never an off season for me. I think once basketball season ended and I picked up softball, it was like I knew that was what I was meant to do. And that's kind of when I knew that I needed to move on and go somewhere bigger. Once I got to Ohio State, it was very exciting because I played with a couple of people that I played travel ball with.
What type of softball player was Lilli Piper in college?
I like to have a lot of fun. Jumping around, screaming, just celebrating everybody. Strengths was hitting. I was a hitter. It came very natural to me. They have to pitch it to you. You want them to be nervous about that. So I always knew when I got into the box and I could just grin at the pitcher, and if I was able to succeed, I knew it would just get under their skin. The first year I was at Ohio State, we finally beat Michigan for the first time in 7 years. Against Texas, my roommate ended up hitting a grand slam to take the lead in the top of the 7th with 2 outs on a 3-2 count. Watching her succeed and just being a little part of it was super awesome. That same weekend, I struggled against Wichita State and was 0 for 2 with 2 errors, and I ended up hitting a walk-off home run. No matter how hard the game is and how much you had failed, you never know when it's going to be your turn and your opportunity to change the game. As my senior year went along, I didn't feel like it should be the end of my career. So I started my professional journey in the NPF in 2019, right after I graduated college. It was super exciting because I got drafted to the same team with my roommate, Emily Clark. We were picked 15th and 16th. I ended up transitioning to Athletes Unlimited in 2020, and I've been there ever since. Watching professional softball grow, it's been so awesome to be a part of that journey. I don't know when that'll ever be over for me playing-wise, but I knew that coaching was going to give me the availability to be able to continue to play. Right now, I only play 6 weeks out of the year. Just holding yourself accountable and trying to show up for yourself and having a good time. I'm one of 60 people that gets to say that they get to play softball professionally as their career. I tried my hardest to not get into the coaching world right after college, but I got sucked back into it. So I was the volunteer coach at Michigan State. To be able to start there, it was a lot of fun. And under Jackie Joseph, she's now somebody that I will always have a mentor. And then I got a lovely phone call from Coach Hall over the summer. She told me that she had gotten the job here, and I knew that's something that she had always wanted. But she was like, I want you to come with me. I want you to be my assistant. We're gonna work well together. We have a chance to make history there. I called her back. I was like, I don't need 24 hours. This is exactly what I want to do. Not being her player anymore. We're friends now. It's just really fun to be able to, show all the things that she's taught me and be able to bring it here.
How would you describe your coaching style?
Exciting. I like to have fun. I like to celebrate the good. I'm very competitive, but I like to have a good time with it. And I want to see the kids grow. There's nothing more rewarding than watch somebody, succeed at something that they had been working so hard for. Be there when they fail and tell them that there's going to be more opportunity and chances that they're going to get. Off the field, I'm really close with my mom. Just she's my whole world, and she's been somebody that's impacted my life.
What's the best piece of advice you give somebody about softball?
Always choose yourself. Pick you. You're capable of doing so much more than you could ever imagine. You want that pressure. Pressure is an opportunity to succeed, and you can do anything with it.